In this video, we'll demonstrate how the operator can either initialize a new feature store repo directory or pull an existing one from any Git repo. For starters, let's use kubectl explain to look at the feast project dir object in the spec. We see two options here, git and init. Init is the default. We can actually see that in action by looking at the existing feature store sample that's already deployed to the cluster. If we look at that, this is a very simplistic spec. But if we scroll down to the applied status, we see feast project dir is set to init. So that's the default. We can see that in action by looking at the init container logs. A deployment pod's init container is executed before any other containers are run in the pod. So in this particular init container, you can see feast init my project, and a new directory is created with the necessary components. But what if we wanted to use a customized feature repo with our own files? This is where the feast project dir.git object comes in. The only required field is URL, but we have some other nice options. You can specify a particular branch tag or commit with ref. Maybe the feature repo path is several directories down. It's not in the root. The configs is a key one. The git command comes with many options. Rather than add them all here in this git object, we're using configs, which opens it up to configure Git however you need. Things like HTTP SSL verify is one example listed here. The other is maybe you want to use a token for a private repo. We also offer environment from, so that you can use secrets for things like token, for example. Let's see it in action. Let's look at an existing sample that's utilizing the repo path and the ref. So in this example, we'll be creating a feature store with this feast project name, but we'll be pulling our feature repo dir from this existing GitHub repo at this commit hash, and we're saying our feature repo is actually another subdirectory down underneath module 2. Let's apply that and then look at the logs. So let's get feast, see how we're looking. It's pending. You can watch that. Now it's ready. Good. So let's look at the logs. So let's see how this init container looks different. We can see the commands that are being executed. We're cloning to this directory, cding in, and checking out the reference. Another sample out there, which would require some customization on the user's part, is how one might configure the feature store CR for a private Git repo. I've tested this myself. It works nicely.